What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. For each episode, take a cereal, put it on the tier list so you know how good it is. I'm your host, Tucker, and this episode we're doing Special K, chocolate, and almond, combining the last two Special Ks, vanilla almond, chocolate delight, into one thing that hopefully is only the good parts from those and not any of the bad parts. And I say not any of the bad parts, really the downside for those was chocolate sinks to the bottom. Vanilla taste, not super my thing. But this is the 8th Special K, and all the 7 others have been D's. So really I want this to be a cereal where I eat it and I think, wow, this is markedly better. So I can justify moving it up, because now it's kind of just becoming a thing of, is it better than the other Special Ks? Yes or no? If no, probably going to be the same category, unless it's really bad, which hopefully this isn't. So when we go trying this out, okay, again I'm getting chocolate scent. It seems like the scent is still that cocoa powder sort of flavor. Okay, so looks like it's not any of the chocolate pieces, which means they're not going to sink to the bottom. So looking good there already. And the pieces themselves seem to just have a more intense chocolate covering, some of them. This one doesn't look too different from a normal piece. And it's the same very thin almond pieces. So looks like we're working with a lot of the same stuff. Okay. I think I can get down with this. The chocolatey taste this has sort of reminds me of like when you get to the bottom of the box in Cocoa Pebbles. And it's all that powdery chocolate there. It's sort of a similar taste. Obviously this is a little heavier, I guess. It's not quite as sweet as Cocoa Pebbles is, but that's sort of the feel the chocolate gives. You know, because that's how taste works. And it might just be because I'm still kind of early on into this bowl here, but the crunch of it is reminding me a bit more of the, what was it, cinnamon pecan. That's what it was called. Where that one was the crunchiest by far. This is a little more towards that than some of the others have been. So that's kind of nice to get that mix up after all this time. Now this has changed the color of the milk much more than the chocolatey delight version of Special K did. It's still not Cocoa Puffs dark, you know, but it's definitely chocolate looking milk. I expect this to be chocolate tasting as well. Yeah, not a surprise. It does taste like chocolate milk. Yeah, and since there's no chocolate pieces, it's much more like the powder chocolate taste on the actual Special K pieces. So I like that a bit more too, so yeah, milk's good. And I'm pretty sure I like this better than its 2 parent cereals, so that's a win. So compared to Special K Chocolatey Delight, I like Special K Chocolate and Almond the chocolate aspect, at least, more. So that's a plus. And I think this was a little crunchier than that was. So also a plus there. And then in terms of vanilla and almond versus chocolate and almond, I like the chocolate taste more than the vanilla taste. So plus there. The almonds, again, didn't really do a ton because they're pretty thin. So not adding much in the way of crunch. And not a ton added flavor-wise. Like, you're definitely getting a bit of the like almond nut flavor in there, but I don't know if it'd be super noticeable if even like you cut it in half the amount of almonds. Like, I don't think it would change the flavor much there because they're not doing a ton. Still appreciate that they're there, but just not doing a ton. And I was kind of comparing the crunchiness there to the cinnamon and pecan because of all the Special K that I believe was the crunchiest. And this is obviously not as crunchy as that was because those were very weirdly crunchy. But this is definitely an improvement from all the other Special Ks. So it's getting points there. So it's, in various aspects, are each a little better than a lot of the other Special Ks. So this is definitely one of the higher up Special Ks. I'm just wrestling with, is it the best of the Special Ks we've done so far? You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and give Special K, chocolate and almond, a C. I'm tired of giving all the Special Ks a D, and this one is, at least does better than quite a few of the others. So I'm just going to throw it up. The chocolate tastes pretty good into that, so it's a C. It's better than the others. There's some I still think are pretty close, like the cinnamon pecan wasn't as strong as cinnamon. I think that could be up there. The original is very close. It's just a little too nothing going on, if that makes sense. Fruit and yogurt one was kind of cool. It's like that's higher up. But I think this one, it's enough little improvements, and I'm just tired of giving Special K a D. So congratulations. This one is becoming the top through a combination of actually being good and me just wanting to give Special K something else. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe, and in the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've had the chocolate and almond variety of Special K and how you'd compare it to vanilla and almond and chocolatey delight, which again, I'm just calling its parents. Went back and forth a lot during this one and almost just stuck it with all the other Special Ks. So if you think this should be in line with those, if you disagree that there is one that stands out more than this, let me know in the comments below. Just again, this is the 8th Special K, so if you've been keeping up, I'm sure you have a lot to say about your Special K journey you've been on. There are at least 2 more just regular Special K flavors, and I think 3 protein ones. And I have the protein ones, but I want to do some other cereals that aren't Special K for a bit before going back into all that, because this has been, what, 4 weeks at this point? Yeah, 8 special, no, more, close to 4 weeks, I think, of just Special K cereals. It's been a while, so we're just going to do something else next episode, but don't worry, we will eventually go and reach double digits with the amount of Special Ks that I've tried. But until next time, stay delicious.